All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and this is the preview for Turtle Week. We're just going to kind of go in and do some stuff. We're not going to get too crazy. Unfortunately, I bruised my tailbone. Yeah, it's annoying, and I can't really sit for that long to do the live stream this week. So we're going to do this instead, give you guys a little bit of preview of next week. Literally every single video next week, all 5 days, are going to be Turtles versus something. So yeah, this is the preview. We're just going to go in and kind of mess around and show you guys what these guys are capable of. This one's weird because a lot of times they die. Like I'll have like Raph almost every single time dies in this fight, but just by themselves, they can rock this fight pretty well. Like they get wins, and that's really all that matters. As long as Leo keeps his unkillable and we get that leech back like that, then pretty much they can wreck this boss in no time. I haven't tried it out in Void yet. I know there was one affinity especially that really messed with it, and I don't remember why. But yeah, we're gonna do a couple of the dungeons, just show you some stuff. We're probably gonna die in a few of them, just to kind of show you stuff that I'm not gonna really make videos on, like make actual like full blown videos on, because they're not like this is a one-off dungeon. It's not one of the base dungeons for gear. It's not one of the other dungeons that's a little one-off for like the accessory upgrades and all that stuff. Like those are things. Say there we go. Raph always dies. Raph he's a murder. So we're just gonna do like some of the ones that I don't really need to make a full video for. We'll just throw them all into one video. That way you guys can kind of see what they're about anyway and see how they function in those fights. I know that they're gonna get their ass handed to them in Shogun. I've already tried it once and I know what the problem is. So we might be able to fix the problem with a fifth person. But as a turtle team by themselves, yeah, they can't handle it. In this fight specifically, the only thing they need to make this fight easier and better for themselves, for just the 4 turtles, is a speed down hero. If you bring in like, whoever, it doesn't matter, Syl. You bring anybody in and they'll be able to take care of this fight, no problem. Now, as you can see, they're already at the bottom where they're like, not doing enough. They really need that defense down in order to make this fight really work that well and to get the damage down a lot quicker. But look at that. Leo is he's a monster. Is he going to do the defense down? There you go. Defense down. That's what you need. You need that defense down. Boom. Done. Oh, so close yet so far. Now he's dead. Boom. Look at that. Stage 15, 4 turtles. You don't even need the 5th, and they can win. So, yeah, I guess just either keeping them alive a little bit longer might work, or adding somebody who can do speed down so you don't get smacked in the face every single time. Probably be a good option for this fight. Get out of here. So now I'm going to show you the problem fights. So when you go in here to Phantom Shogun, we're going to go into stage 25. You know what? Let's go to stage 20, because I know they're going to lose in stage 25. I don't know if they're going to lose in stage 20. I have no idea. I'm going to assume they're going to lose in stage 20. Because the problem isn't their power. So if they can do a lot of damage quickly and take this guy down fast, then great. That's the problem, is that he does so much damage. And it's another one of those things where I don't have all the blessings on these turtles. So can they do this? Probably with the better... if they all had 5-star blessings plus, yeah. They'll probably have a way easier time doing this. We only have a 3-star on Donnie and a 5-star on Mikey. And then we have, I think, the 1-star on Raph and then no stars on Leo. So Leo's at his worst right now. But the problem is when they start getting killed one by one. And on stage 25 that happens extremely fast. He takes out Raph within 3 seconds, especially with that defense down. So these guys are a little bit faster now. He's a little bit slower, which means it looks like we have exactly enough time to get up our buff removal so that we don't get killed in 3 seconds. And there's the defense down, which makes this so much easier. Boom. So he took that like a champ. So as long as Donnie's the target, not Donnie, Mikey's the target, it looks like that's not a big deal. But for stage 25, definitely got our ass handed to us. It was a little bit rough. Look at that. So they can do it. It's not like, granted, I did this with a bunch of rares. So I'd have to say that Shogun is probably one of the easiest fights of the dungeons, even at 25. It's really not that bad. You just need high blessings. Like, that's it. But yeah, I think they could do it in stage 25. They would just need an extra hero with them because they're just not strong enough to take the hits, and they get wrecked so damn fast. It's crazy. Now, Sand Devil, I don't think there's any chance that they're going to be able to move us any further. just to see. Let's try it. Let's close these guys out. It's funny that I have like weird ass teams in there. All right, so where is, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go in, start. We'll just do a roundabout of all these fights and see what we can do. Oh, there you go. They're going to get their ass handed to them in the first round. Watch. 1 hit, killed. Luckily, Leo can stay alive. Look at that. Leo stayed alive. Actually, 3 of them stayed alive. Why am I not surprised that Raphael got his ass handed to him? I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to do this. They might be able to push forward. We're not going to use this as a win. We're going to have to go back and beat it on 16, but if they win. I wasn't even thinking about that, to be honest. Because we're not beating any. We're not supposed to be clearing content with these guys. So it'll be good if they die. But actually, if they get close to winning, we'll just turn it off. How's that? Because I'm not trying to clear content with them. We're just doing stuff that we've already beaten. So everything so far, we've beaten already. The only thing that's changed is Clan Boss, which you'll see next week. And that's, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing Clan Boss anyway. It looks like these 3 can handle it. Huh. Interesting enough. So really just a Reviver maybe and Raph would be good. Oh, there you go. See? They got their ass handed to them. There's no way Mikey's going to do this on his own. Granted, he can dodge and stuff, right? There you go. He didn't make it. So yeah, they're not strong enough for that yet. But I don't know how what's her name? April would affect this fight. So I don't know if she has Revive. Like, I honestly didn't even look at her kit. So I don't know if that would make this team work. So that's something that you could look into. Maybe we'll look into that after. Let's just go look right now. Just see what her kit is real quick. Problem is I don't know what she is. Index, what is she? Is she High Elves? April O'Neil. Wouldn't it be nice if I knew that right off the cuff? Bannerlord is Mikey, so we don't know it's not that. Maybe Sacred Order. Would she be Sacred Order? Miss O'Neil? What would she be? What would you put her as? She's not Barbarian, right? Skinwalker, Lizard, Orc Tribes? No. What the hell would she even be under? Huh, Sylvan Watchers, maybe? Maybe I chose wrong. Maybe we should just go look at something else. I would consider High Elves. Like, that's where I would put her. I might have passed her over, too, which is the funny part. Whatever. It's not that important. Let's claim some stuff. There you go. Claim that. All right, so let's go in here, back to dungeons. We need to go. Let's just go into Arcane Keep. I know they're going to win this one, obviously, but it's still fun to see it. And we were doing this with rares for fun anyway. I'm just curious. My curiosity from this, like, I don't need to do a full video on this. My curiosity in here comes from whether or not they can do it quickly. Because they've been doing some of these fights faster than I've ever had. So if you have a problem with some of the fights, like especially Ice Golem, you'll see next week, they can clear stuff in faster times than some of my other heroes. Some of the fights like Dragon, they weren't as fast. And that's because I can do, they don't have the poisons and stuff that really make Dragon easy. And some of the fights are way easier with poison. So even a hero like Kale could conceivably make a fight go quicker than these turtles can. And surprisingly enough, their damage output, like singly, like when you break down their actual hits, not super impressive, which is funny. Like, their power comes from the fact that they all get hits at the same time and then wreck somebody by giving them like 400 attacks at once. And it also comes from some of their skills are really strong. Like, their skills just wreck damage. Like Leo's main hit that like hits everyone. I mean, even on normal stuff, he's doing like 100, 150k damage without anything else going on. So on every enemy. So that was a little bit weak, but yeah, he's definitely, there's definitely like strong hits, but they're like, look at this, 7, 8, 12, like, but when it stacks, see what I mean? You're stacking all of these at once. That's where their power comes from. So it mainly comes from having all 4 on the team. So if you don't have all 4, it really does change the dynamic of each one separately, especially when you take into account that some of these guys will work with teams that are not turtles, but the whole point is they're built to work with each other. You can't really argue ally attack every single attack, right? You can't really argue with that. That's It's like, oh, I have a hero that does an all ally attack. Like, well, good for you. This one does it every single time. So look at that. Leo's still putting up numbers. Mikey can beat Leo sometimes. Sometimes Leo beats Mikey. It depends on the day. Let's get out of here. Let's go into Force Keep. Let's force things open. Let's see how they do in a different affinity. Every single one of my dungeons at this point is going to be turtles. That's the funny part. Get out of there. Start. You know what? Just for funsies, we know they're going to win, so let's bring Shredder. We already know they're going to win, so I'm not bringing Shredder in for any of the other fights, but let's just see. Let's see if he helps or hurts. Because honestly, I don't even know what the hell he does. We don't use him. Strangely enough, which is also why I'm not mad that I don't have April, because I don't really care. Like, I want the turtles. I don't give one hoot about any other hero. Maybe Casey Jones. If they had a Casey Jones, I'd be like, yeah. Or Splinter. Yeah. Splinter I would definitely take as a 5th. And honestly, I have to say that the fact that they did not put goddamn Splinter into this game as the 5th is a damn shame. Like, literally a crime against humanity. Like, you picked April over Splinter? Who's the jackass at Polarium that thought that was a good idea? Bring Splinter. I don't care. Make him a fusion. But Splinter needs to be in this game, and he needs to work and function with the turtles. So I don't care if he doesn't have to get an extra attack. Like, I don't care. That's fine. Like, if he's not in the ally attack, because that's kind of borderline crazy if all 5 of them are attacking. But like, if he has something like, if he's like a good healer or reviver or something that he can do to make the team work better, or a heal reduction, just like anything that could add to the team. This is basically an all-function team. Look at that, 1.8. 1 minute, 8 seconds on stage 20. That's my best time. That is crazy talk right there. I actually wish I had kept the potion keeps open the whole time, because we could have done all of them. It would have been fun. Let's see how fast they can do Minotaur. We already have them done, so that's how we were doing it. We were doing it with just the 4. So we'll bring him in because we need his masteries anyway. So let's do a super raid. It's funny, I'm like leaning on my side because my butt's starting to hurt. I know you guys are really excited to hear about my butt issues. It's not really my butt. I just like saying my butt. It's the bone above my ass. It's a spot that's not fun. Let's put it that way. Let me see this real quick. Okay, we're good. Boom. Kill every single one. So like, I'm like leaning to the side to make sure that like I can go like 20 minutes or so plus. As soon as I start getting into that 30 range, I gotta get up and walk around. And if I sit for even more than 30 minutes, then that bone is just pain. Like, I have to get up like by pushing like my ass up. It's really annoying. Don't ever bruise a bone, guys. It's really annoying. So there you go. That was not bad. Best time. That was our best time ever on any team. 34 seconds. Look at that. I guess Shredder really is shredding. He's shredding the time down is what he's doing. Stage select. All right, close this. Let's see. Anything other dungeons we can do here? We tried that. We got our ass kicked. We got this. These are going to be in the video, so we're not doing that. We did Minotaur. We did all that. So there's one thing I wanted to try, because honestly, let's go into Doom Tower real quick. I feel like we can do this. But the problem is that we can't use any skills on the boss. So, because the thing that killed us, all right, so we can win this, but I don't think we can win it on auto. So what we're going to have to do is, as soon as we get to the boss, we're going to have to turn auto off and just attack the boss. That's it. We can't use any buffs. T works. And just so we're clear here, guys, this is hard mode. We have gotten to stage, I think 60 to 80. I don't remember what the best stage we've ever gotten in. We've gone very far in this, so we're not beating this for the first time. Bommel's annoying, and I have beat him with Mithrala in my main team. He's just a pain in the ass, and it's just a long fight, and I hate doing it, so I don't do it very often. Oh, wait, turn off. All right, so now we got to make sure we don't do any. Instantly activates one random continuous heal buff on all allies. What does this do? Removes all debuffs from all allies, places continuous heal. All right, so we just got to use this and hope for the best. We can't have buffs, because that's going to be the problem, is that it's going to make it so that we get bombs. We'll ignore shield buffs, blah 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 blah. If this champion is under, I think we're just gonna go with A1s. Let's just see how that works. Let's just A1 this guy to death. I just don't want any more buffs. That's it. We can't get any more buffs. A lot of buffing. McBuffin. McLovin. All right, that worked. Remove buffs. All right, so that's not terrible. So now we go auto. Let's see what they do. So, because now they can buff themselves for 3 rounds, which is not bad. So hopefully we can kill him before that, and the bombs won't kill us, because he's going to put the shield up and the defense up. Oh, there goes Raph. I knew Raph couldn't handle it. Raph is just a wussy. So we're still in the first round, so that's not bad. That's the good news here is that... Oh my god, with the stuns. Why would they fight the bomb? We're getting a lot of turns, so like... What is going on? Why are we getting stunned, you bastard? This is a stunning fight. Oh, there goes the bombs. Wow, they survived that. Shredder's dead. Who cares? Alright, we're just going to hope for the best here and let him run it. See if they can kill him before the bombs kill us. Alright, we didn't have to worry about removing buffs. Nice. Alright, so that might have just saved our ass. Yep, that just saved our ass. So there you go. So they can win, but you got to watch... You got to watch that frickin' their buffs in the beginning because you will get killed. 2 minutes 37 seconds. That's not terrible. I am not mad at that turn. I'll take it. There's always something good, right? There's always something that you can find good about everything. All right, let's get out of here. One last thing I want to check here real quick is in campaign. I want to go into Nightmare. I just want to see how they function in here on the final fight. So let's see. So if I was going to pick 2 turtles to win, let's see how they handle it. We'll bring him and we'll bring Mikey. Let's see how they work in Nightmare, if they can win this. Let's see if turtles solve problems. And it's a question of which 2 can do it the best. I feel like these 2 are the best for it, because they can take those hits pretty well. The only downside here is we don't have Donnie. I have the hiccups. We definitely have Donnie. I think Donnie might be a better option here. It depends. Because if we can't heal from the big hits, it might be a problem. But these guys can both dodge everything. You know what I mean? They can get the stone skin, the shield when they get hit hard. So there's definitely some bonuses here. I don't feel like they're gonna have a problem with this. Come on, there you go. There you go, buddy. All right, let's see. Funny enough, killing the boss first might be the best option here, but we're gonna leave it on auto because I want to see how they handle it. I want to know if this is an easy thing or a hard thing. Look at that. That didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for. They really like the ad. There's stone skin. Ooh, see? Even with the... That's not terrible. Unkillable. Party dude dodge. I really thought that was going to do more damage. Alright, so we got lucky on this one. He didn't do the big hit. I wanted to see what that did. Alright, but they can do it. So there you go. You get a win. And we get this really awesome 2-star ring. Sweet baby Jesus. It's the way to go. All right, guys, that's it for today. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a preview of things that are coming and stuff that's going to be up next week. I hope you guys really enjoy the Turtle Week. It's going to be a great week for you guys if you like turtles. If you don't like turtles, then I suggest you go, I don't know, play with your Barbies. All right? So if you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, things you want to discuss, make sure you leave a comment below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live stream every single freaking week, except for when we don't because our butt hurts. And yeah, that's basically it for today. And make sure you comment, guys. Algorithms. They're the best. So this is the Turtle Week preview for next week. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys take care.